So how long will this actually last? And since we can't count on the White House, what can each of us do to save a little bit of money? Joining me to discuss, it's Fox News contributor and professor of business and economics at the King's College in Manhattan, Brian Brenberg. This is Brianomics. Save us, Brian.
You want me to save you
Someone's
from 6.2% inflation, the highest in 30 years, and you've got an administration saying we're going to spend more money to get us out of it. That's the problem here. You've got administration that wants to pour fuel on this fire, and which is why this is going to last a heck of a lot longer than they're talking about. What's happened now is it's gone from an issue where it's been based largely in used car prices and energy to now everything. Grocery store, appliances, you name it, wherever you go, you're paying more. So, look, what can you do about it? On the one hand, look, your viewers at home know how to pinch pennies. You've pinched pennies before, you can do it again. The problem is resigning yourself to that fact. I think what the Biden administration would like us to do is say, well, you can't do anything about it. There's just a lot of demand, and these supply issues, they're globally based. So, you know what, just buckle up and deal with it.
Yeah, blame it on the theoretical global supply chain.
Yeah.
And the meat packers and the truckers. Don't take any responsibility for yourself. But, okay, is there something the government can do, or would the government be better doing less?
First of all, start saying sensible things. Stop talking about spending your way out of the problem. That is the biggest issue. Number two, stop talking about curtailing energy. The thing people are concerned most about is gas and heating oil. It's wintertime. It's going to be wintertime in Michigan and Minnesota. In the Northeast, it's going to get cold. People don't want to pay 50%, 100% more for heating costs this winter. So stop talking about canceling pipelines in Michigan that bring us 540,000 barrels of oil. Get rid of the vaccine mandate. That's fouling up employment markets. I mean, we don't know how big the effect is, but why even test it? We don't need that. Localities and businesses can deal with it. You don't need the federal government involved, and don't spend $4 trillion. It's going to make these are common sense things.
But that's what I want someone to ask the president. So if $4 trillion is good, wouldn't $15 trillion be better? Like, if you're really going to get the economy kickstarted with $4 trillion, why not quadruple that and really spend some serious money? Because then, it's like, well, this will be the most roaring economy the world has ever seen by that logic. But that can't be true.
Yeah, if we can spend $4 trillion to bring down inflation, why not spend $15 trillion? Here's the point. He doesn't care. He's not looking at the problem. He's looking at his agenda. This is just a road bump on the path to what the left demands that he do, which is why his answer has never changed, no matter what the problem. They've been talking about this Green New Deal plan for 4 or 5 years. Notice the same plan that existed 4 years ago for social justice reasons now conveniently exists to solve inflation. When somebody's throwing the same solution at different problems, it's not a solution for anything. It's like their agenda.
It's like how they pull the same tax pool to pay for a number of different projects. One source can't fund every single thing you want. And Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, says, this is it's going to be gone by early next year. Why is she saying that?
Who believes her? I mean, well, she's saying it because she has to, because the administration needs her to, because if she admitted what's really going on, they'd have to change course. They'd have to stop spending. They'd have to stop killing energy markets. They'd have to stop with the labor policies. She cannot tell the truth because the truth demands exactly the opposite of what they're doing, which is why the president will not reverse course, which is why this is a problem that will be with us for a long time. Financial markets get it. If you look at anybody who's taking an honest look at where markets are going to go next year in the economy, every one of them says inflation is here to stay. Transitory was the biggest economic lie that we've heard this year.
So Jerome Powell, Janet Yellen, both engaging in that lie. They're doing it to cover up for the president, and they should resign for a number of reasons.
They're doing it to monetize the debt we can't pay. That should scare everyone, because that's the inflation that's the inflation that never goes away.
Nothing easy about quantitative easing.
Nothing easy about it.
Thank you, Brian Brenberg. Brianomics, only right here.